Hello guys, this is Ladies back with another banger racing video. As you can see, we qualified in 6th place and we at Spa. And this is like my first serious race I've done because I've been trying to get used to this game, and yeah, I think right now I'm pretty good, but not that good. As you can see, there are two South Africans, and which is me and the other guy, and he's fast and he's on first place. As you can see, we're on hard tires, and yeah, hoping that this will be a good race because I want to raise like my sportsmanship. So as you can see, we are moving, and yeah, hope for a good race. And let's start. So touching the first apex at this corner, touching the second, and I'm in first gear, which is the traction is not that good, and I put the one sitting traction, and as you can see, the car in front of me is really gaining time. And yeah, coming up to this corner, braking after the 100 board, which is probably like 75 meters. Coming to this corner, which is a long straight, and yeah, the car in front of me is really gaining. He gained like 3/10 at this corner, and touching the first apex, touching the second apex, changing down to get like maximum momentum of the car, and hoping to get slipstream, but I'm out of the range. So yeah, the car behind me should be gaining because it's under the second, braking late, touching this apex, and the car was starting to slip because I'm on hard tires, which is not really good. So that's why I used the setting 1 on traction control. So yeah, as you can see, I'm setting it right now. I'm coming to this corner, hugging the apex, and it's accelerating really early. So come up to this corner, braking and changing down 1 gear so that I can get the momentum at the same time, gaining speed. Coming up to this corner again, this left-hander, changing down 1 gear, and this guy, he was pushed out. So yeah, that was an advantage for me. Coming up to this corner again, braking at the beginning of the curve, wanting to try and touch the apex and overtaking this guy nicely, and the move was done properly, and I'm happy with that move. As you can see, using all the track and gaining my sportsmanship, so that's like a good thing. So I don't know what happened to the 3rd place guy, the Italian I guess, or the Frenchman. I don't know what happened, but he got like a penalty, so that's a good thing. And this Ferrari is really moving. I think he's great at top speed. Is really good. Coming to this corner, braking really early so that I can get a proper entry. Coming up to this corner, trying to make a cutback, and traction just disappointed me. And I used like 2nd gear to get maximum traction, but it just disappointed me. Coming up to this corner again, braking at 75, trying to touch the apex, touching the apex, and this guy's entry wasn't that really good, so I really gained a lot. And yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I'm happy with my performance. Coming up to this corner again in 6th gear, and touching the apex, changing down to get maximum momentum, and these two guys are going to serve the penalty, so moving to the left, and this guy doesn't want to move to the right, so I just said to hold myself back. The game will ghost him, gaining up really much to this Frenchman. Come up to this corner, touching the apex and touching the second apex, and the car wanted to slip, but yeah, I guess the setting 1 helped me really a lot. Braking at the beginning of the curve, hugging this corner, and I went deep, accelerating pretty early. Coming to this left hander again, and the hard tires just disappoint me over and over again. It's really hard to race with this hard tires, and as you can see, got a 5-second penalty. And yeah, this Ferrari just got an opportunity and passed me. So coming up to this corner again, as you can see, these guys are fighting, which is a good thing because I wanted to catch up, and the Frenchman went too deep, so gained the position again, braking at the beginning of the curve, touching the apex, accelerating really early, using all of the track, and yeah, gain about a second in this sector. As you can see, I'm right behind this guy, and I should be in a slipstream, but this guy keeps on moving. So the top end of this car is really fast. So I think he braked at this corner, that's why I'm really gaining. And yeah, touching the first apex, touching the second apex, trying the undercut, and traction this time did not disappoint, going side by side. I used the second gear to get maximum traction, so it was a good thing. But this guy keeps on coming, braking really late, and the Corvette guy just shoved in. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, and my sportsmanship just went down, and I don't know why. And I was hoping to stay behind this guy just to gain some few seconds, and side by side come up to this corner, just let this guy go and change down, because I knew shit was going to happen. So that's why I left him, I let him pass me. So yeah, going to sell the penalty and changing down to 5th gear, and I wasn't really gaining. So the car behind us, we're really behind, so it was a good thing. Touching the apex, as you can see, the weight transfer is really hitting the car hard, using all the track. Come up to this corner, gaining a bit, braking at the beginning of the left curve, hugging the corner, and accelerating very early. And as you can see, these guys are moving. So I was trying to catch up, and yeah, so far I'm impressed. My performance, I'm impressed. And although I'm not good at Spa, but I can say that I'm there. So I wanted to get into the podium, which is really near. As you can see, these guys are fighting, going side by side, trying to make a position because they kept on fighting. So braking really late, coming to this corner, cutting that guy, and he went off. I don't know if I touched him, but then if I touched him, sorry, couldn't do nothing. And this guy was pretty fast because this car at this top speed, so it was really hard to catch up with him. And as you can see, he just left off and ignoring track limits. Don't know what did I do, but they're saying so. As you can see, that hard tires are coming with an impact, and you can see on him, he just slipped across the surface and in 4th position, and with a half a second penalty, and still in 4th position. So it was a good thing. As I told you, I'm happy with the performance. I want to do more races like this, so more content like this is coming up. And 4th place. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and comment down below if you like the content. Bye.